Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream today. We're gonna just keep on going with the animation of Chapter 2, Scene 2 of The Life of an Inkling. So, yeah, there's nothing too special today. If we do end up doing Mad Libs later, we'll just have to play it as we go. But, yeah, that's all I'm going to be providing for today. Just some more animation progress. Speaking of, move over to the main overlay here. There we go. All right. So before we officially get underway here, let's do a little bit of a recap of what happened last stream, as well as what I was able to accomplish before today. So this shot right here was the one that we did last week, but I have since tweaked it a little bit. And then we have this one, which I think is something I didn't do on stream. So this is new. Followed by this. And this. And that's the last one. So yeah, we've gotten a little bit more progress done. I was able to accomplish, I'd say like about 4.5 since technically this one was done again last week. But yep, 4 more shots have been done, and like I said, we are really close to finishing. We were very, very close to finishing this scene in terms of animation. We've only got like 10 or 12 shots left, so that's fantastic. Yeah. This one did have a little bit of work done on it. I did kind of start it, but it's just a simple turn with Dean there, with his body. Nothing else was really done here, aside from that. But yeah, that's what we've got for today. So yeah, that's what we got in store for today. So I'm all set and ready to go. And I see that there's already a Tarquin in the chat, as well as I Heart NASCAR. You are probably a new viewer here, so welcome to the stream. Since you are new here, we are just going to be animating Chapter 2, Scene 2 of Life of Inkling, which is a fan-animated Splatoon series that I've been working on for quite a while now. Among many other things. But anyway, and there's also Vel. Hello. Good to see you all here. So why don't we get started and just get to work. All right. Oh boy. Okay. So the way that this shot's gonna work out here is Dean's gonna just stand up from the table here and turn towards Sana. Although this is gonna be a little interesting because I don't have the dialogue planned out here. Just go over it real quick. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So he's got a. Yes. He's here, and then on this one, he's gotta stand up. Okay, yeah. It's just I would have done more work on this one in particular yesterday, but I only had a vague idea, but I think I've got something now. So let's see. Just kind of sitting here. So like, oh yeah. Turn and face towards Sana, just as you would probably expect to happen here. Alright. Realized I haven't said my usual let's touch base sort of thing here, so why don't we do that real quick. How's everybody doing? How's the week been treating you so far? How was your weekend? You know, let's all touch base. Let's see what's going on. And then I can probably start elaborating and talking about how things have been for me. You know, just 3. Yep, Vel. Vel, I appreciate you coming out to the stream, but don't you think you should be asleep? I mean, whatever you do is like your own business, so I'm not the one to tell you what to do, but like I would be asleep. Yes. You naturally woke up this time. Okay, all right. I'll take your word for it, I guess. And that's why I think my sleep schedule got messed up. You know what? That's pretty fair. Every time that I'm like, oh yeah, I want my sleep schedule to get back in order, I somehow still manage to mess it up. So I feel that. Alright, got this. Here we are. Perfect. So we kind of gotta just get it in the way where kind of just need to get it in a way where Dean's gonna be able to just turn around and be fine. Yeah, there's nothing. This one shouldn't be so hard, but I could definitely see how it could potentially be tricky. Let's see. Maybe like this. Yeah, okay. Maybe just move the hand over this way instead. Something like that. And there's a Lene. Hello, Lene. Welcome to the stream. We are just barely getting started here with some more animation. How's the week been treating you, Lenny? Hopefully it's been good. There's that SFM lag that we all love and know so much and so well. Anyway, let's see here. Yeah, we're just trying to animate good old Dean here. Just trying to get him to at least turn for right now. Turn for now, and then he's gonna step up or stand up from the table. The thing he guessed it started dropping. It was about to drop like his sick mixtape and everything, just his entire rap beat. It's like, Dean, maybe another time, buddy. Maybe another time, who knows? Maybe it'll be a short of some kind, I don't know. Is that me subtly hinting at that I have a short planned? Maybe, anyway. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, should probably have it linked up to this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so this first part's just like... First part's just him like in some sort of arrest. You know, he's kind of going from pose to pose. So this is like the second sort of resting like pose. So he kind of goes from here to here, and then he's gonna just stay in this pose for a little bit. Kind of just rest in this position, and then he's gonna stand up, which that's where the difficulty is gonna come in. But I think I can do it. You really can't tell how I feel right now. Oh no. Lenny, should I be concerned? Lenny, should I be concerned about you? Genuine honest to God question. Cause I tell Eric this stuff like this all the time. It's like he'll say or do something, and I'm like, "Are you okay? Do I need to worry about you?" I can say these sort of things because he's not, as far as I know, he's not looking in the chat at the moment. He might later, but so I can say whatever I want. And before he actually pops into the chat and is like, "Oi!" Just trying to see the problem that I sometimes have with like doing these resting sort of positions is that trying to make it seem like they're moving without making it too obvious, you know, because you're kind of just resting, you're just sitting there, you don't need to move a whole lot, but sometimes it just don't want to be like that. It just wants to be difficult. you also want to make it at least obvious enough so that it's not like Dean's just a statue, or whoever is like, whoever you're putting in arrest isn't just a statue, because if that were to happen, then it's like, okay, then again, they're just a statue, they're not moving. And sometimes I feel like movement can be a little too much at times when people do arrest, because it's like, oh, again, make the movement obvious, but not so obvious. You know, subtlety is key when it comes to resting poses and stuff. Yes, you like that. The only thing that's kind of throwing me off is the elbow movement, which is not exactly what I want, but we can easily fix that. There we go. Yeah, that's a little better. Small adjustments go a long way, folks. I'm planning to drop out of school. Oh no. Is there a reason for that, Lenny? Because that's I am a little concerned about that, because I don't know. It's like, if you don't want to go into the details, by all means, you know, don't say anything. Don't feel obligated to share, especially if you're not comfortable. But man, that's I wish I could like give some encouraging words of wisdom in regards to that, but I really don't have anything. Like if it's too hard, then I guess I can understand, but it's like, I don't know. I've never, I guess the thing that I'm trying to rack my brain around with that is that I've never once thought that. So when someone says, "Oh, I'm thinking about, you know, stopping this," it's like, huh, that's weird. Thought never crossed my mind, so yeah. Alright, anyway, let's see here. It's kind of like, I sort of want Dean to like springboard off in a way, but from him sitting here, but I also think it would just be more natural if you were to just kind of like hunch over a bit and then stand up. So oh, it's more, I guess it's more serious than I guess the situation's more serious than it seemed to be. Oh boy. I really wish there was a way that I could help you more directly, Lenny, but I guess the best thing that I can do right now is both, well, is one, just do these streams and, like, you know, as like a form of entertainment so that you can just, you know, keep your mind off of that stuff, but at the same time it's like, I feel like I could do more with these sorts of situations, but I just hope that things get better for you, because sounds like the situation's pretty bad. Yes. name was the hands moving like that? There we go. I would like lean forward like this more, I would think. Yeah. Also key the feet up because oh, whoops. Oh, so you do have a plan in place, okay. And some teachers are even supportive, so alright, alright. Maybe not as initially bad as I thought it was, but it's still a little concerning nonetheless. But as long as you have a plan, then I hope that said plan works out, because yeah, sounds like it's a bad situation. Three Little Monsters, hello, welcome to the stream. We are in the process of animating Chapter 2, Scene 2 of The Life of Inkling. We are actually getting pretty darn close to finishing this scene's animation. But yeah, it's good to have you here. All of us here just here for a good time, here to vibe, here to just chill. other sorts of things. So yeah. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you enjoy your stay. Sounds like it sounds like I'm like a worker at a hotel. It's like, we hope you enjoy your stay at the hotel. We hope you enjoy your stay here. Clay Entertainment Hotel. Okay, enough of me. How's your week? Week? Yes. Oh, gee. Lenny, you're fine. You're fine. And the animation goes well. Thank you. Thank you. It's actually been going pretty well. A lot, aside from the last 2 weeks where SFM decided to be a butt, where the memory was just being difficult, to say the least. For the uneducated, Source Filmmaker is a very buggy program. So that's been stuck in beta for God knows how long. So yeah, so it's not well optimized or anything. So there have definitely been some difficulties working in the software in the past, but it's also just it's not that hard to figure out how to operate in it, but you know, also wish that, not gonna lie, at some point I really want to learn a program like Blender, like more seriously, because I've only dabbled in Blender like every once in a while, just to like do some basic modeling, test it out. My problem with Blender though is that the UI and how you navigate is a little much. Like I vastly prefer how something like Maya. I vastly prefer Maya's UI. So, but I also understand that Blender is open source, so it's like you can do whatever with it. So I'm actually kind of curious now if Blender has like a Maya sort of setup that you can just do. That would actually be very helpful for someone like me. I'm pretty sure if I were to work at it with Blender, I'd be able to switch and adapt just fine, but you know, make the process a little easier and everything, especially if it's a new program. Enough about me rambling about software though. How's my week been? Let's get back to that point as we continue here. My week's been all right. You know, work's been very busy as of late, and it's gonna be even more busy next week. Oh boy. I'm just gonna say this now, guys. There will still be a stream next week. Just don't expect it to happen during the week. It's most likely going to happen over the weekend. Because I am like slated for like every single day next week. Thankfully, it's not like an all-day shift or anything for most of the days, but I am slated for every frickin' day. Yeah. Swear. But no, in terms of this week, it's been all right, you know. Trying to still make some progress on this, and you know, just thinking about really just thinking about like where exactly I want to go in terms of career paths and stuff, because you know, because in case it's not obvious, and I've probably said it multiple times before on these streams, but it's like I'm creating this because I want to be an animator, you know, like I mean I guess I technically am, if we're gonna get really technical. Guess I can classify as being a 3D animator, 3D character animater, to be more specific. But it's like I want to do it for a living, you know, like actually work in a studio environment. Problem is that trying to get a job in that field is needlessly hard, to say the least. But you know, it's not gonna stop me from trying. It's not gonna stop me from trying at all. I've set out like numerous upon numerous applications to like get into studios. It's just that nothing's really been biting yet, which is a shame. But I know something's gonna have to happen at some point. It's just that, as they say, now's not your time, but at the same time, you can't help but wonder. It's like, well, can't it be now? Can't my time be now? It's just another one of those mysteries of life where it's like, you want things to work out as soon as possible, but sadly, things don't work out that way. But it's cool. It's cool. Just gotta keep determined, keep being determined, and just gotta keep trekking along, because the moment that you give up, that's when it's like, okay, you're weak-willed, you're weak-minded. sorry if that sounds like very call-outy, but it's like, that's just how I feel. So it's just things that you're gonna have to learn, things that you gotta learn. Blender has a what? I was studying color management. What was the talk? If Blender has, if there's a setup for Blender that makes it function more similarly to like Maya, then I would be all over that. Because I would most definitely it would make learning Blender a little bit easier for me. I'm pretty sure if I were to do like a quick Google search, I would find something related to that, but I just haven't I haven't thought about that until now, so might be something to look into, maybe possibly after the stream. Or of course, Vel, I know that you work in Blender, right? So if there is something that exists like that, then please let me know, because again, I would appreciate that. Yeah, we do have a Maya thing. Oh, this Blender look a little like Maya, but doesn't function like. Oh, okay. I got so excited when I said, "Oh, it makes it look like it, but it doesn't function like it." You gave me hope for a second. Oh my god. Oh, that's fine. Although I'm pretty, although I'll probably do some digging myself just to see if there actually is some sort of function that allows you to do, or allows if there's like some sort of plug-in or just like an overhaul that changes Blender to function like Maya. Maybe like shortcuts and stuff. That's probably like that's the closest thing that I can think of at the very least. Let's see here. Let's try that. Oh, whoops. There we go. Hey, little monster. Take breaks, my man. Breaks are most important to animate. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. And very much, that is something that, taking breaks is something that I've begrudgingly having to, begrudgingly having to learn, lately. I mean, I know generally that, you know, especially if something's frustrating me, I'll take a break and I'll come back to it like a little later. But when it comes to animating, I'm just like, I want this to be done, you know, but it's like, and I want to do stuff, but sometimes you just gotta take a step back and look at the situation and just reassess everything. Or, okay, maybe not everything, but just reassess and just look at the different options that you got. Enemies are researched. Surprisingly, Blender and Maya have a two-way relationship, as in, if you have experience of one, it shouldn't be too difficult in switching to the other. Well, then again, I've only really dabbled in Blender, so I guess I'll have to just poke around it a little bit more, or find the time to poke around it a little more. But yeah, that definitely is something that I would like to mess around with or experiment with more, because I mean, it's like, okay, if I'm gonna get a little personal here with making content online, it's like, I don't have anything against like making fan animated stuff, but at some point I definitely want to like make more original things, and Blender would definitely be like my main way of doing that. So at some point I would love to be able to figure all that stuff out. Of course, the interfaces, hotkeys and stuff are different. It can throw you off, but I think you'd get used to it quickly. Yeah, I guess you're right, but it's like, I also feel like it could just be a little easier if everything was the same, or at least similar enough for me to be like, okay, it's the same thing, except now it's with this key, or, you know, anything like that. Yeah, I don't know why I decided to do this. I'm just gonna delete. There we go. Dean, I feel like you're moving a little too forward, my dude. We're gonna move you back just a bit. Let's see. Way. There. Let me try that. We have a tutorial for Maya users converting to Blender. I want to say that you can link things in the chat. If not, then it might be something I'll have to tweak. But I'm pretty sure you can link stuff. So if you want, you can link the video in the chat, and then I can put it like in a bookmark and check it out at a later date, because that could come in handy. Alright. This needs to come out, and then general movement, Nick. General movement. We're not trying to do everything all at once, because that leads to trouble. Trying to do all the movement and stuff at once leads to problems. Being tough on this. Have you been trying to like send the link and it's just not working? I could have sworn I disabled that. Hold on, let me look. Where'd that be? Community moderation? Maybe. Oh wow, there are actually a couple of things that I haven't set up for this. Oops. I just for streaming, I should probably do something about that. No, I don't have links blocked, so I don't know what the problem is. Even send the video ID. What the? Okay, then I guess it's just a YouTube thing, because I have the links. I have blocked links unchecked. So. It's not me. Actually, wait, no, yeah, that reads better, because because that actually looks like he's jumping, or like or at least vaulting himself off of there. Well, of course, I think he should like tuck in more. Yeah. Stream's not gonna be that long, I should say that now. It's probably just gonna be another short one. That is, unless if Mikey pops in the chat later and is able to do Mad Libs today, because I feel like it's been we're long overdue for some Mad Libs. We're also long overdue for like a gaming stream, but we're not gonna be doing that until this is done, because that's just how I work. Do all the work first before you can play. Bell, if you're still trying to send the link, then I've already said I have it unblocked, or have block links unchecked, but it's probably just a YouTube thing. Or if that hello is because you can't hear me, I'm pretty sure you're able to. What? Yeah, the thing that I'm not understanding about that is I hold potentially inappropriate comments disabled, but oh, there it is. Oh, YouTube. Oh, YouTube. It's the title of the video. Move from Maya to Blender. Okay. You know what? I'll write that down. Thank you for that. Stop flooding chat. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're just trying to help out. It's just that YouTube's chat system is not perfect. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, so that's the general movement, but he should also be facing towards Sana. So it's kind of like a... kind of starts off like this, but then he's supposed to also be moving this way. So... yeah. It's be more like... directed towards her, like so. If everything looks mangled right now, trust me, things will get touched up later. Dean's body's gonna be broken for a bit. Alright. Moving that right along. Oh man. Maybe to like further emphasize that the feet should be closer instead of spread out. Yeah, you know what? That might actually give it the illusion that it's moving a little, or it's moving a little faster. If it's if his body's more like condensed. Yeah. Forward a little more. Move things back a little bit. Where is it? There it is. See, that's still not quite 100% right, so I'm gonna make his body like contort more this way. And then we gotta move the feet around a bit. They're planted like here and not off to the side. Yeah, so something like that. Yeah, so something like that. I wonder if I could do something instead of the hands being positioned like that. Just make his hands more like positioned in a way where they're like this, doing this kind of vault instead of more of a push off rather than might also just help if I spread things out a little bit, because this movement right here is moving a little too fast. So let's try and do this. Spreading it out just a bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. It's still not 100% all the way there, obviously, but it's closer. Realize that with hey, Don't do that. This might be a little too, or he might be a little too close now, so what we'll do here is we'll reposition him. So like maybe here instead. Over here. Just trying to angle things in a way where it doesn't look like he's just standing straight up, because it's like that's a personal pet peeve. If a character's just standing straight up, it looks a little weird, but they got like a little bit of a curve to their stand, then that makes it look a little less it makes the pose and whatever look a little more interesting than it just being straight up and down. Okay. Actually, now this hand's gonna be trailing behind a bit. And this one's gonna come up. There we go. The thing that's sort of bothering me is like, tell you what's going on in my head. Sort of bothering me right now is like the arm movement. It just feels a little weird. Okay, we're gonna pop Sana out of existence right now so we can fully focus on Dean. Let's see. What if I just delete this? This hand here. I feel like I could just thing out right here, and he can just vault himself with just the one hand. Okay. Yeah, make him kind of like vault in at an angle, because maybe that's what I need. Oh, see that? See, it's like as soon as I did that, it's like, oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I was missing. Oh, okay, see. Already feeling a little better. But it's not obviously 100% there, because this is the part right here too where I'm just like, this does not feel right. Like this first, aside from this arm, alright, I think I'm just gonna completely restart on that. This arm's fine. Actually, I think I'm gonna restart on this one too. Yeah. So he's vaulting himself off of this. Vaulting himself off of the table like so. But I feel like I could get away with it, him doing it just with one hand instead of doing it with two, so it's kind of like this one's like here for balance purposes in a way. Okay, see, that's already feeling better. That is already feeling better. Tears of the Kingdom comes out tomorrow. Oh, it does? Well, that's pretty cool. Wish I was more of a Zelda fan, because I would probably care about that, but I'm not. Where's Mikey when you need him? Because he'd probably be freaking out right now. Like, he would probably be like, oh man, yeah, I can't wait for that. That said, though, I do want to at least try, like, I think I've said it before on stream, but I do want to try, like, playing some, Zelda games again, because, I mentioned it before, but I did play A Link Between Worlds one time, and I still own that copy. I also own, Majora's Mask 3D, so I want to try at least both of those again, or at least A Link Between Worlds again at some point, because I remember enjoying it. It's just I never finished it. I think I figured out what's wrong. Just by, I think I figured out what's wrong with this movement. Just by looking at it. Let's see if my hunch was right. Maybe not completely. Yeah, maybe not completely. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is just a hard move. Either that, or I'm making things way more difficult for myself than they need to be, which might also be the case. But I also knew this shot was going to be hard too, so can't really be too upset. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I've got something. The brain juices are flowing. There we go. See, now it's moving in more of an arc. That's what we want. So he kind of... So he's kind of like here, then here, and there. So we need to... Just need to make some adjustments. So here his body's more like hunched up and curled. And then bam, bam. Oh, see, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. There we go. Now we're cooking. Although since this is the next standing position, it should definitely be more hunched over. Oh, it's that the camera's like pointing directly at him, so it's not helping it read a whole lot better. What happens if we turn on the ambient occlusion? That kind of doesn't help. Oh boy. Animation's hard, guys. It's hard, but as you probably noticed, it's like as soon as I got the motion that I wanted right, I was like, oh yeah, there we go, because that's the satisfaction coming in. It's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing, I think. Pops back in here. I want it to be like right here. Maybe I need to like change the camera position. I knew I was gonna need to do that anyway. Here. Wait, ooh, there we go. Back him up. Back him up. Come up a little more. There we go. What if we just... Go. Luke! Luke is in the chat. Hello, Luke. We just in the middle of the animating. Luke, I'm looking at our DMs right now. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Oh my god. What am I looking at? Oh, jeez. Have I already been going for an hour? God dang. Band character popularity competition. Oh boy. It came down to Yui and Bochi. That's funny. While Dean is trying to like vault himself off of this thingy. So whoop. Like that. Whoop. 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 I've been somewhat successful with this so far. Of course, it still needs to be like roughed out and stuff, or it's being roughed out, so it's not gonna look perfect right now, but definitely will look better as we keep going. Yes, he jump. He very much jump. Oh hey, it's what I equate to Alicia's theme. Now that we're getting a little, now we're actually getting somewhere with this, I'm gonna start tweaking, or just continue tweaking the movement. So that way it's, there we go. Now there's more, now there's more of a noticeable crunch down, extend, land. Whoop. Whoop. Problem is that the problem now is that he's moving. The problem that I'm seeing now is that he's let's see here. It kind of just looks like he's sliding. That's like the only problem with this at the moment. Well, I'm pretty sure if I just do this, let's see. That's better. Sorta. Still is kind of. I got a feeling like the majority of this stream is just gonna be me like troubleshooting this jump. That's fine though, because it's, I mean, it is kind of like the main thing. The main draw. That's a little better. And now this is too far out. Okay, let's see here. As much opportunity as me, it's on a fall of. There may not be. It may not seem like there's a lot of troubleshooting going on right now, but there's a lot of troubleshooting going on in my mind, trying to figure out, okay, how am I gonna make this boy jump? Let me see if I can. Come on, let's see. Damn it. No. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. This actually has taken like a lot of mental gymnastics for me to figure out how to do. Nope. Ah. stay motivated immediately, and I just made her fall and get up. Yeah. Be doing the point. Oh god. He just jumped. He just jumped from his where he was sitting on the table to here. Alright. I'll tweak it later. Let's get back to roughing it out. Look, I swear to God. You funny boy. You funny boy. Yeah, I had a feeling that that was too slow. What's moving off the... Oh, the hips. Like, what's not right here? The hips. There. funny that that song played. You might be hearing it sooner than you think. Wink, wink. Anyway, let's see. Ah, jeez. This job was gonna be a lot more complex than I thought it would be. Great. Ugh. God. Okay. I'm like looking at this and I'm like debating on debating whether or not if I should continue, because it's like, again, it's a lot more taxing than I thought it would be. I know I've just got like the just finally got the jump, but it's like, God. You got this, come on, Slate. Thank you, Lenny. I'm just okay. So something that actually is throwing me off about this is Dean's eyes. His eyes are a little his eyes are kind of throwing me off, because his eyes are looking over that direction, or his eyes are looking like, or hold on, his eyes are looking like that way and not at Sana. So let's see. I typically say that you shouldn't mess with the eyes until after you're done, but just for my sake, we're gonna do that. Just a rough adjustment, so that way he can that way it looks like he's looking at Sana. Okay. Going for like we've been going for almost an hour and a half. Sort of debating if I should end the stream soon. Because again, this is getting a little it's getting a little mentally taxing, because it's like, God, there's so much movement here. I was not expecting it to be as tricky as it was. Let me see. No, I like how the okay. Oy. The other thing might be just because, let's see. No, Boy, you sort of know snap out of it. Gotta love that SFM lag. Anyway. Maybe just, there we go. There we go. Hold on. Hold on, brain thinking. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Conditions might need to be touched up. They're gonna have to be touched up because I'm not a fan of how the hands are moving here at the beginning. I mean, from this point onwards, they're fine, but again, everything's gonna have to get touched up. Yeah, this one's gonna take a little bit of this one's gonna take a bit. So yeah, as you can see, what is this uncoded behavior? Oh boy. Alright. No, stop. Alright. So I'm gonna be honest, guys. My brain's kinda fried after trying to work on this for a bit. Only because it's just such a complex, it's more complex that I've said it a couple of times, it's more complex than I thought it would be. So, I mean, it's turning out fine so far, but there is more to this shot than just the jump off. And again, my brain is fried. So I'm like, I'm debating whether or not if I should just take a break and come back. We'll still keep going in that case if I do take a break, but I also kind of feel like the stream should end right here because I don't want I don't want the rest of the stream to just be troubleshooting Dean the entire time because because I don't think that would be interesting enough. Um, so depending on what's said, I'll just move from there. But I'm leaning towards saying that will be it for today, because again, there's a lot there's a lot to do here. I'll give it a couple of seconds, and if not, this will probably be where we'll cap the stream for now. Not done with the Dean Jones. I say come back, have a small mental reset, and look at it again with a fresh mind. Yeah, okay. So in that case, we should probably end the stream here. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's just exactly what I was thinking. So yeah, we're probably gonna just end the stream here. I wanted to do more, but you know, there goes me being a little too overly ambitious today. But that's fine. That's fine. Sometimes with these sorts of things, you just kind of gotta work at it for a bit, realize that might not be working out 100% the way, and your brain gets fried. So yeah, mental reset is what's needed here. So we'll do just that. Okay. Anyway, I guess that's gonna do it for the stream. So thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next week, probably Saturday, is my guess, because like I said, next week I'm gonna be working like the entire week. That's not gonna be fun. So yeah, the next stream's probably gonna be over the weekend. We'll experiment with the 12:30 tart time start time, like we did today. It seemed to be fine. It seemed to be fine. So if you guys are fine with me starting at 12:30 again next week, then I'll do that. But if not, we will probably go back to our 1:30. Or if you think I need to make it earlier than 12:30, like maybe we should start at 11:30 instead. I'll do that. Yeah, let's get a general consensus on that before we cap the stream off, because I'm trying to figure out what's like the best time to stream. But if 12:30 worked out, then we'll just do that. It seemed to have, at the very least. Early ain't dirty. Is that your way of saying that I should start earlier, Lenny, or are you good with the 12:30 start time instead? Anytime Thursday is good with me. Okay. In that case, then I guess we'll just we'll try the 12:30 time frame again next time. I mean, today's time was splendid. Okay. All right. So then yeah, we'll just do that. So next week on Saturday at 12:30, we will do another one of these streams. So yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna be doing. All right, everybody. So thank you for so much for tuning into the stream. We'll see you next week, next Saturday at 12:30 p.m. PST, where we'll continue along with the animation, and hopefully this shot will be done, so that way we could just move it along to the next one, because good boy. But as you can no doubt tell by the audio waveforms here, we're getting there. We're so close. But yeah, today was just a mental fried day. That's fine. Hopefully next week we'll be able to get more done. But yeah, that will do it for the stream, everybody. We'll see you next week, 12:30 p.m. PST. Saturday for more animation progress. See you then. Bye bye.